What's going on, world? Guys, I've been getting a lot of messages, a lot of calls, conversations about some tips about relationship goals and how can they take it to the next level. So I wrote a couple down that I'm gonna share with you right now. So go get your pen, go get your paper, and I want you to share this and I want you to apply it. Even if you take one a week, okay, guys? Take one a week. Stop trying to take over the village in one day. One a week. All right. So the first one, communication. All right. Hearing the other party's view without being closed-minded or judgmental. Communication. Guys, that's the biggest thing in a relationship. Communication. We don't communicate the way we're supposed to communicate. We're always arguing. We're always fighting. Well, sometimes you have to look at yourself and say, maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I need to make some adjustments. Why am I talking to that person that way and I'm not talking to my coworkers or my employees or the people I go to school with or anybody else that way? Why am I only doing it to that person? Okay, so communication, guys, that's the first one, all right? These are not in order, all right, guys? Just want to make sure you understand this. It's not in order. All right, second one, respect, okay? Understanding a person's action. Okay, you may not have to like that person's action or why they did that, but it's respect, okay? You never want to belittle someone because of, their way of thinking, okay? Like 2 plus 3 is 5, but 4 plus 1 is 5 too, okay? We all don't think alike, so respect. That's number 2, guys, all right? Emotional respect. Yes, guys. All right, I'm not just talking to the fellas, I'm talking to the ladies too. Emotional respect, okay? What you say, your response can factor somebody's shutdown, someone being quiet, stonewall, or reaction because of their emotional respect that they're getting, okay? You emotionally disrespected me, calling me out my name. You emotionally disrespected me, embarrassed me in front of my friends, okay? So that's number 3, guys, emotional respect. All right, number 4, core values. All right, this one is good because I think a lot of people are getting into relationships and they're not laying down the core values of what they expect in a relationship, what they expect out of the relationship, and what they expect from the person. Okay, so that means what you truly believe within that lays out your foundation, whether that's with the relationship, work, goals, dreams, etc. Understand your core values. Okay, well, L, I don't know if I have core values. Do I have core? We all have core values. What would you tolerate and what you won't tolerate? Sorry, guys. Okay, so I'm on the next one. I'm going to explain that to you. Okay, because core values is very important in a relationship. Okay, the same core values that you have with your friends and your family and people that you deal with on a day-to-day basis, that plays a huge part in your relationship. All right, so I'm gonna take core values to number 5. Core values versus preference. Okay, so I'm gonna break down the core values. All right, so core values versus preference. You want to get married and you want to have kids. Okay, so that's core values. That's your values. I want kids. I want to get married. I don't want a short-term relationship. I want a long-term profit. That's what we want. I'm going to say it again. I don't want a short-term profit. I want a long-term relationship. Core values. That's what I want. I want to get married and I want to stay married. I want kids. I want us to be together when we have these kids. Core value versus I hate that you leave the toilet seat up. That's a preference. That's not a core value. You leave the towel on the floor. You leave water on the floor. That's a preference. Can you fix it? That's a preference. Every time you use the dishes, you don't wash them. I can't do this relationship no more. Guys, that is a preference. It can be fixed. What can't be fixed is someone just, I don't want kids. I don't never want to get married. That is a core value. So I'm going to drop these for now. I will be back with another relationship goals and tips and advice. But please, if you get a chance, send me an email. It's booklemarwilson@gmail.com. We cover communication, respect, emotional respect, core values, and core values versus preference. All right, guys, we got to make sure that we are getting in the best relationships. We're not getting the short-term profits. We're getting the long-term relationships. Okay, what is it that you want? It's not what you want for the moment. It's what you want for the lifetime. So, guys, take this these 5 gems that I dropped. Okay, bring it back to your spouse or bring it to yourself and say, I got to work on me. It's stuff that I got to work on. It's one thing to get out of a bad relationship and say, I'm working on me. I want to be single. I really don't want to get into anything right now. But it's another thing is that when you say that, you do it. You work on you. So work on you. All right. It's your boy Lemar Wilson saying, uplift your mind before you uplift your phone. Peace.